And Richardson will throw to start out here. And complete right side to Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
But I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I play?
Yeah, you play defense. Yeah. I'll let you go. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Richardson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Touchdown. Jamar Chase. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Here we go. 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat. Come 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the one he was after there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. The Raiders at 3-4 on the year coming into play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Sims. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9 now. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
18 Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And some room to maneuver. And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains.
Hold it ready. 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw is Richardson on 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Quez Watkins, a 20-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. Some strong running at the 20. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Come on.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
2nd and 4. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the right sideline.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
70 Rangers.
Richardson to throw off play action. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. They'll roll him out right. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Lions will take over.
Here we go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamar Chase on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the rout is on here in this first half. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw here. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Back to 60.
Now back to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Quinnen Williams, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now... And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Here's Richardson to throw. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Raiders' 28-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Ready, ready.
On the option left, Richardson. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Okay.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Richardson looking to throw this. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Well, it looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
Richardson on 4th down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson. With career touchdown number 128, he's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
On the jump.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Back to throw here. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Got it. Ready?
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
19 tight.
And the Raiders first down.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Can't get away, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Street. Check smash. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats.
They'll set up a throw. His throw incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60. Cup 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. Down the left sideline.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Point after here coming up. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Lions 45, Raiders 3.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
19 Lions.
They go play action here on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Let's go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They're going to look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Come on. Hey. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Drag him 60. Ready.
Richardson off the play fake.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Jamar Chase
With career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Lions have got it on cruise control.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
On the ready.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Check. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. Tempo.
Richardson to the air on first down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Aiden Hutchinson.
What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Cup 19. Go.
Richardson. Right side to Watson.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Now it's Richardson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And in for the Lions touchdown.
James Cook
from 13 yards out.
And the Lions get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mustang 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer. 60, Maverick. 60, Maverick. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their effort.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Okay, ready? Dragon 60. Go street. 79 Bronco.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown Raiders!
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. Flushed out right. A dump off to Sims. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Get it. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Finding Smith and Jigba downfield.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On play action, they'll throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. The Raiders on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be third and a mile. He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards.
And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point up and through as as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ready.
Richardson to throw off play action. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop him.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big plays, sacks. They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the third sack of the game for them.
And around the sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
Richardson's throw brought in by Watson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throw left side to Kincaid. Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nwangu now from his end zone. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Lions are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
19 tight. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
65 catch.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. Ready.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Richardson. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Antonio Johnson. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
18. Pioneer.
Off play action. Richardson. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.